Whether you smoke or not, you probably have one of these plastic lighters in your house. It's so cheap that you don't even care when you lose it. But to a supply chain expert, this is one of the most incredible industrial miracles on earth. Today, I'm not going to talk about million-dollar tech. I want to talk about this 15-cent piece of plastic. Because if you understand this lighter, you understand the most ruthless survival code in Chinese manufacturing, the economics of micro margins. Let's break this down using pure physics and economics. This is a miniaturized, pressurized, combustible gas explosion device. It contains over 30 microscopic, precision-engineered parts. It has to withstand high internal gas pressure, survive thousands of friction strikes, and pass strict international safety tests. Then, it has to be packed into a shipping container and sent 10,000 miles across the Pacific Ocean. Everything, the raw materials, the labor, the machine depreciation, the logistics, the tariffs, and the profit margin of every middleman is squeezed into 15 cents. If you give a Western hardware engineer 15 cents, they couldn't even buy the tiny metal spring inside. So how is this possible? The answer is a city in Hunan province called Shaodong, which produces 10 billion lighters every year. Their secret isn't cheap labor. It's extreme supply chain micro-optimization. In Shaodong, they don't cut costs by the cent. They cut costs by the thousandth of a cent. They re-engineer the thickness of the internal plastic wall to save a fraction of a penny. They changed the shape of the lighter space just so they could cram exactly 100,000 more units into a single shipping container. This is the business reality I want you to understand. Everyone wants to be the next Apple or Tesla. Everyone wants a 15% profit margin. But in the shadows, the factories of Shaodong built a global empire on a profit of less than 1 cent per unit. They pushed completely ordinary product to the absolute limits of physics and economics. And inside the limit, no competitor on earth can survive. So next time you light a candle, show some respect to the 15-cent plastic shell. If you are developing a hardware product and your supply chain is eating your margins,